This is the best programming language to learn in 2019. Get ready. Any programming language. Let me explain. Saying that X is the best programming language is exactly like saying Toyota is the best car, or Lexus is the best car, or Maserati is the best car. It is completely subjective. Completely. And I get really annoyed when I see these videos that list you the top 10 best programming languages in 2019 or 2018. I swear to God, man. Every single year, you're going to see this list come up. Every single goddamn year, you're going to see this list come up with from people who just want views. Really, I swear to God. They will just pick up whatever the popular, I guess, programming languages and list them up, and they didn't even try them out. So that's will be a rant video. I'm sorry, guys, but check it out. You know what I think? I think when you want to become a software engineer and you try to talk yourself out of it by searching the net for the best programming language just to see, right? Just to procrastinate. I think that's what's going on here. Because literally, you can build any application, guys. Seriously, any application can be built by any programming language out there. Any, right? I'm talking the empire Facebook was built on PHP. Where is PHP right now? It's not that popular, right? It's not that popular, but look what has been built on top of it. Any language, you can use it to build anything, right? It's all comes down to whether you're comfortable with the language or not. That's in my opinion. If you really good in a language, Visual Basic. I've been coding in Visual Basic since I was 16 years old. And I love that language because it's a human readable. You can actually put the language there and everyone can read it, right? It became less popular when C Sharp came in. First when Java came in, and then C Sharp copied Java, and then started to use the similar syntax. And it's all about, if you think about it, it's all about popularity, nothing more. Well, if you think about it, there are certain advantages and disadvantages for every programming language. Take, for example, JavaScript. I love JavaScript. Okay, I love it. I love it as a language. And the reason is because this is one of the very few languages, actually, maybe the only one language that can run both on a browser and on the server. So that is an advantage to JavaScript, right? Disadvantage to JavaScript doesn't have types, right? So you will have to declare it's not a very strongly typed language. Some people like that, some people don't. It's a preference, okay? Another thing is Python. Python, I used to hate Python, okay? And the only reason, personally, is because I cannot just open a notepad and edit in Python. Try that and see what will happen if you try editing on Python on a notepad, right? See what will happen. During my career, I have coded in PHP, I have coded with Visual Basic, Visual Basic.NET, C Sharp, C++, Java, JavaScript, all these languages, I've coded them. Recently, Python, I've been mucking with that. I love it, right? Any programming language, you can do pretty much anything you want, all right? So stop procrastinate and pick a language and build cool applications, right? Post them on GitHub because that's how you become a better developer. That's how you become a better software engineer. We all sucked at once upon a time. Every single programmer sucked, right? No one born with this talent. There's no talent for programming. You have to suck it up and write code. That's the only thing you have to do. Write more applications, right? Sit down and write applications. Pick a language now. Just go pick any language. As we discussed, right, there are advantages and disadvantages, pros and cons to any language out there, right? And it's up to you to pick the correct language. There are certain hardcore C programmers out there. I respect that because they like to manage their own memory. They don't like some garbage collector to manage their own memory. All right, that's that. I respect that. All right. I'm not that good as a programmer to write C++ code because I'm gonna run into all these memory leaks, and I don't want that. Right? I don't want to waste my time managing memory. Right? So people like it, right? And you have to respect that. It's just like a freedom of speech if you think about it, right? Rust is another great language which we compile, and it detects memory leaks on the compile time, so it will minimize the memory. It has a very small footprint, running footprint. Java is a great object-oriented programming language, right? If you use when object-oriented were popular in the 90s, a lot of people use Java, right? And that's a good thing. It's a very natural way of coding where everything is an object, and people love that. The problem with that, you started to have all this heavy load at the runtime. The Java runtime is not that easy. The footprint of a memory footprint of Java application is large for even a small application, and that become motivational to write other programming languages like Rust, where it has a smaller memory footprint. All right, guys. All right. So that's it. That's what I want to say. If you want to become a better software engineer, guys, better software developer, stick with the language and be great at it. That's my advice, right? Especially in this age where everything is a microservices, we're heading toward the microservices architecture more. You can have a polyglot architecture where multiple teams can pick their own language, and you can pick any language based on obviously the pros and cons. Where what are you trying to build? Any database is the same thing. Same discussion with the databases. What's the best database? Do you have an answer for that? Nobody have an answer for that. There's no best database. It's the same thing. For language with the microservices architecture, the service mesh, you can completely isolate yourself, build a service, and expose it onto HTTP2, gRPC, protocol buffers, and then every language, as long as it knows how to talk in HTTP, you're good. With that said, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more software engineering content. That's what I talk about in this channel. I have a lot of programming tutorial. I enjoy coding. I enjoy talking about software. I like software. That's why I talk about in this channel. Check it out, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. You guys stay awesome.